Hello there, good beings, and welcome back to Midnight Requiem. Today, our guest of honor is Quinn. Glenn Martin Christopher Francis Quinn was born in Dublin on 28 May 1970, the son of Bernadette Quinn, née Brady, and Murdy Quinn. His father was a musician and singer with the Miami show band who had 7 number 1 hits in the 1960s and 1970s. He was raised in the Campintilly suburb of Dublin and attended Cloquin College. In 1988, at the age of 18, he moved to the United States, along with his mother and his 2 sisters, Sonia and Louisa, who settled in Los Angeles. He also had a 3rd sibling whom he never met, his brother Sarian, who had been put up for adoption as a baby. Quinn never knew of his existence. In 1990, Quinn did television commercials for Pepsi and Ray-Ban, appeared in the music video for the Richard Marx song Satisfied, and had his first speaking line in the pilot of Beverly Hills 90210, after having endured 8 separate auditions for the roles of Brandon Walsh and Steve Sanders, played by Jason Priestley and Ian Ziering, respectively. Casting director Joanna Ray gave him a small role with 2 speaking lines in the pilot. However, Quinn was barely visible in the final broadcast version. In 1991, Quinn had his first major role in the musical film Shout, starring John Travolta and Heather Graham, sharing an on-screen kiss with Gwyneth Paltrow in her debut film. In 1990, Quinn was cast as a recurring character, Mark Healy, Becky Connor's boyfriend, and later husband, in Roseanne in its 3rd season, and remained a series regular through its 9th and final season in 1997. In 1992, while still on Roseanne, Quinn also took a main role on the US and UK TV series Covington Cross, and in the same year co-starred with Holly Marie Combs in the slasher film Dr. Giggles. In 1997, he played dual roles in the horror anthology Campfire Tales. In 1999, after 7 years of using an American accent of Roseanne, Quinn was pleased when producers cast him in the role of Alan Francis Doyle on the Buffy the Vampire Slayer spin-off series Angel. Although the character was not written as Irish, he was allowed to use his native Irish accent at the suggestion of the series creator, Joss Whedon. In an interview with the Irish Times, he said of his accent, "I've been hiding it for so long that it's amazing to have some freedom. It was like putting on an old pair of shoes. It's bringing my soul back to life." Whedon stated that the character was supposed to die early in the 1st season, but the character became a fan favorite. Whedon informed Quinn and promised him a hero's exit. His last film was the dark comedy RSVP 2002. Quinn struggled with substance abuse in the time following Roseanne. A timeline confirmed a co-star, Michael Fishman, and Quinn's sister unable to maintain sobriety. He was eventually bought out as the owner of Goldfinger's nightclub in Los Angeles in 1997. He returned to Ireland in 1997 to be with his family, who supported him in achieving short periods of sobriety and spent time in a drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. He would later return to Los Angeles to resume his acting career. On the 3rd of December 2002, at the age of 32, Quinn was found dead at a friend's home in North Hollywood, California, where he had been staying for a few months. An autopsy found that he had died from an accidental drug overdose earlier that day. During production of the 10th season of Roseanne, which aired in 2018, it was decided that Quinn's role of Mark Haley would not be recast, and his role was written off the show as having died years ago. It introduced, however, a new Mark Healy, the son of Darlene Connor and David Healy. The series paid tribute to Quinn at the end of one of its episodes, Eggs over Not Easy. In 2019, during Entertainment Weekly 20th anniversary reunion of the cast of Angel, actor David Boreanaz stated that Glenn played a greater character but also became a really close friend of mine. God rest his soul. Leave a white heart in the comments in remembrance of them. And as always, be loving and caring, my good beings.